Be me, your average normie dude just trying to find love in this cruel world. One day I'm at my local coffee shop, minding my own business, when I spot her. The most gorgeous goth girl I've ever seen. Raven, as she introduces herself, is the epitome of dark, brooding beauty. Pale skin, jet black hair, lips painted blood red. I'm entranced. Mustering up all my courage, I approach her table. "Hey, you come here often?" I ask, trying to sound casual. Raven looks up at me, her eyes narrowed. "What do you want, normie?" She sneers. I refuse to be deterred. "I couldn't help but notice you. I'm Anon. What's your name?" After a moment of hesitation, she reluctantly tells me her name. "It's Raven. Now leave me alone." But I'm not about to give up that easily. Against all odds, I manage to get Raven's phone number before she storms off. A few days later, I ask Raven out on a date. To my surprise, she agrees, albeit very grudgingly. I take her to some dark, moody restaurant that I know she'll like. Black tablecloths, dim lighting, the whole goth aesthetic. To my delight, Raven actually starts to loosen up a bit. We engage in witty banter, discovering that we have a lot in common, despite our vastly different styles. I can't believe my luck. I'm actually connecting with this intimidating goth goddess. This is it. My chance to shine. Feeling emboldened, I lean in for a kiss. But the moment my lips touch hers, Raven recoils in horror. "Don't touch me, normie scum!" she hisses, glaring at me with pure venom. Shit. I guess goth girls don't like to be kissed. Who would have thought? Undeterred, I ask Raven out again, determined to crack the code of her icy exterior. Surprisingly, she says yes. Over the next few weeks, we go on a series of dates, each one more successful than the last. Raven slowly begins to open up, letting her guard down bit by bit. We discover a shared love of obscure indie bands, dark poetry, and macabre horror movies. I'm smitten, and I think Raven is starting to feel the same way. One night, after a particularly amazing date, I work up the courage to try kissing her again. This time, Raven doesn't pull away. Instead, she kisses me back, hesitantly at first, then with growing passion. It's like a scene straight out of a romance novel, the brooding goth girl finally letting her walls down and surrendering to love. From that point on, Raven and I are inseparable. We become the talk of our friend group, the normie dude who somehow tamed the Ice Queen. Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. Raven still has her moments of moodiness and attitude, but I've learned to navigate her quirks, to appreciate the complexities that make her who she is. Sometimes, I still catch a glimpse of that initial glare, that disdainful look she gave me the first time we met. But now, it's just part of her charm. Goth girl problems, am I right? But hey, I wouldn't trade them for the world. Raven is worth every bit of drama. That feel when you finally break through the goth girl's defenses and discover the soft-hearted romantic underneath. 10/10 would recommend.